could hold it up. I thought if I just kept my back against the door, the house would stay standing. But you didn't just walk away. You pulled the gravity out from under the floor, and now there's no more up. 6 a.m. and I'm tracing the 4K dust, watching the always turn into a 4K rust. I'm looking at the girders, I'm looking at the beams, lying in the wreckage of our high society dreams. I was the support, I was the pillar, I was the stay, while you were busy chipping the foundation away. I'm the forensic detective of the final fall, analyzing the place where we lost it all. I'm a 4K disaster in a velvet line room, wiping the soot from this architectural doom. And the sky is falling and the air is turning white. I'm losing the battle with the physics of the night. Oh, the ceiling is gone. Oh, the truth is a dawn I can't face, 'cause it's a total collapse tonight. Everything is falling in the artificial light. The society is down, the ribs are gone, the heart is in the street, watching the forever suffer a total defeat. I'm a high fashion tragedy, the soul in the debris, watching the 4K version of what used to be me. Oh, total collapse. I'm falling through the gaps. Yeah, look, check the blueprints, check the mortar, check the grain. I'm a forensic detective, but an absolute pain. I'm analyzing the rubble, I'm analyzing the weight of the love that carried a 4K fate. And still, I'm a 4K disaster in a silken ash gown, wiping the glitter from this high society town. You weren't a lover, you were a wrecking ball, waiting for the moment I was ready to fall. Strike, I'm a satellite phone to a cold hard floor, tied to a man who doesn't live here anymore. You're the ending, I'm the damage you ignore, leaving me to rattle on the storage room floor. Was I just a set piece in your show? Was I just something you had to let go? The whole world is gone, 'cause it's a total collapse tonight. Everything is falling in the artificial light. The society is down, the rings are gone, the heart is in the street, watching the forever suffer a total defeat. There's nothing left to catch me. Door slammed shut, I'm standing on the curb while the rain hits the ground. I fumbled for my phone with fingers made of ice, checking for a message, but I've checked it twice. The silver Prius is 2 minutes away. A stranger's coming to take me from the fray. I watch you in the light click into the black, knowing there's no version of me coming back. 5 stars for the driver, 0 for the night. I'm hiding in the shadows of the dashboard light. The map says 10 minutes until I'm at my door, but I don't think I know who lives there anymore. And I'm just an Uber home alone tonight, watching city ghosts in the neon light. The driver's playing radio, some low fidelity soul. Well, I'm trying to keep a heart that's breaking whole. He doesn't know I'm dying in the backseat. He's just navigating through a one-way street. I'm arriving shortly, but I'm already gone. Just an Uber with a smile. I tell him it's been great, and I lie for a mile. I stare out the window at the blurred out trees, trying to catch my breath, trying not to freeze. I used to have a shotgun seat, I used to have a hand to hold when the world didn't go the way I planned. Now I'm just a third destination point, a ghost in the back of a rolling drum. It's following a blue line on the GPS while I'm trying to untangle this digital mess. The map says 5 minutes, the app says I'm close, but I'm further from myself than anyone knows. And I'm just an Uber home alone tonight, watching city ghosts in the neon light. The driver's playing radio, some low fidelity soul, while I'm trying to keep a heart that's breaking whole. He doesn't know I'm dying in the backseat. He's just navigating through a one-way street. I'm arriving shortly, but I'm already gone. Just an Uber home alone until the dawn. Drop me at the gate, it doesn't really matter, it's already too late. I'm sharing my status, but no one's watching the screen. I'm a girl in a car that's never been seen. I'm a passenger to a life I didn't choose. In a rideshare for a heart I'm destined to lose. Fading like a signal in the pale moonlight. The driver's playing radio, some low fidelity soul. I'm trying to keep a heart that's breaking it whole. He doesn't know I'm dying in the backseat. He just navigated through a one-way street. I'm arriving shortly, but I'm already. We have arrived, the robot voice says. I step out into the quiet. 5 stars, 0 heart. I'm home, but nobody's I was doing okay, I was 3 days clean. Then you popped up like a jump scare on my screen. A blurry photo at a bar I don't know, with a girl in a dress that you're starting to show. The algorithm buzzing nowhere through, they keep serving all these tiny pieces of you. I'm a detective in a case that's already closed, looking for the us that's been decomposed. My fingers hovering over the following blue, like a trigger that'll blow up the bridge back to you. It's a tiny little click with a mountain of weight, the finality of never and the ending of wait. And I'm unfollowing the ghost tonight, taking your spirit out of the light. I'm clearing the cache, I'm wiping the feed, cutting a cord on the life that I lead. You're not in my kitchen, you're not in my bed, but you're haunting the pixels inside of my head. So I'm hitting the button, I'm closing the post, goodbye. following your sister, I'm following your friends. I'm cutting the strings where the maybe ends. I don't need to see the coffee you drink. I don't need to know every thought that you think. Every like was a tether, every share was a chain, keeping me locked in a digital rain. I'm tired of the active, now glowing like a lie, watching your status while I'm waiting to die. My fingers trembling over the following blue, but I'm finally sick of the view of you. It's a tiny little click with a mountain of weight, the finality of never-ending ending. No wait, and I'm following a ghost tonight, taking your spirit out of the light. I'm clearing the cache, I'm wiping feet, cutting the cord on the life that I lead. You're not in my kitchen, you're not in my bed, but you're haunting the pixels inside of my head. So I'm hitting the button, I'm closing the post, goodbye to the memory. I'm unfollowing the ghost. You're just a ghost that I pocketed, you're just a ghost that I cloud. You're the whisper that's getting way too loud. If I don't see it, did it happen at all? If I don't watch you, do I have to fall? I'm breaking the circuit, killing the hum. I'm going where your updates can never come. I'm following the ghost tonight, turning the darkness back into white. I'm clearing the cache, I'm wiping the feet, hiding the cord on the light that I leave. You're not in my kitchen, you're not in my bed. I have the out of the back of my head. Click, are you sure? Yes. Sound of the zoo. No ghost sound. The ghost is gone. They say it's easy to start over. Just hold down the buttons and wait for the black screen. But I'm terrified of what's left when you're gone. I'm staring at the print. Are you sure you wanna proceed? Deleting every memory, every word I'll never need. The us was a virus, it was clogging up the drive. I'm just trying to find a way to stay digitally alive. I'm throwing out the hoodies, I'm scrubbing out the sink, calculating all the time and the energy I spent on a version of a future that was never gonna boot. Now I'm cutting off the branches and I'm digging up the root. I'm clearing out the cache, I'm empty in the bin, but I can still feel the places where your hands have been. And the progress bar stuck at 99%, like the heart doesn't wanna admit where the always went. Hold the power down, wait for the sound, 'cause I'm doing a hard reset tonight, wiping every trace of you out of my sight. Back to factory settings, back to before I knew the hollow heavy nothing that comes from loving you. Yeah, the screen is going dark and the system's getting Who was I in 2020? Who was I before the we? I'm searching through the files for a version of me that didn't have a tremor, that didn't have a scar. Before I let you drive me like a stolen rental car, I'm following the friends, I'm blacking all the lights, avoiding all the digital and emotional spikes. You're a corrupted file, you're a glitch in my soul, and I'm taking back the pieces that you thought that you could stole. One click for the photos, wanted for the threads. Now I'm sleeping in the silence of our unmade beds. It's so quiet when the drive is clean. It's so lonely on a blank slate screen. I don't recognize myself, 'cause I'm doing a hard reset tonight, wiping every trace of you out on my side. Back to factory settings, back to before I knew the hollow, heavy nothing that comes from loving you. Hard reset. System rebooted. You said you needed space to patch the holes, to fix the glitches in your restless soul. You told me I was perfect, just not right now, and left me hanging on a digital thou. I'm still running on the memories of June while you're out there humming a different tune. I check my status, but the screen stays gray, stuck in the lag of everything you don't say. I'm a placeholder, a save for later file, told to be patient, told to wait a while, but the wheel keeps spinning and the bar won't move. I'm losing the rhythm, I'm losing the groove, and I'm just a girl with an upgrade pending, waiting for a happy to a bitter ending. You're working on a system, you're finding your light, while I'm left vibrating in the middle of the night. I'm a legacy version of a dream you outgrew, still waiting for the better part of you. It's a slow motion crash, a heart on the line with an upgrade pending that's never gonna be mine. I saw you in a story, you were looking new, a 2.0 version of the man I knew. Did you find the software? Did you find the fix? Or was I just a bug in your bag of tricks? You look so optimized, you look so clean, while I'm still the static on your shattered screen. You updated your life and you left me behind in a folder of us that's getting harder to find. Yeah, I'm a placeholder, a temporary fix, watching you performing new and improv tricks. The wheel keeps spinning, but the truth is clear. The update I'm waiting for isn't here, and I'm just a girl with an upgrade pending, waiting for a happy to a bitter ending. You're working on a system, you're finding your light, well I'm not vibrating in the middle of the night. I'm a legacy version of a dream you outgrew, still waiting for the better part of you. It's a slow motion crash, a heart on the mind with an upgrade pending that's never gonna be. System failure, connection lost. I'm tired of paying the emotional cost of waiting for a human to act like a man instead of a ghost with a Sunday fan. I don't want the update, I don't want the change. I'm deleting the files, I'm breaking the range, and it's telling you keep your system, you can keep your light. I'm turning off the screen for the rest of the night. I was sealed shut, not a drop of us left to spill. But I can hear the rhythm in the dark, something is escaping, and I don't have the tools to make it stop. Tighten the bolt, tighten the grip, but I can feel the maybe start to slip. I'm a 4K version of a pressure cooker heart, watching the perfect fall completely apart. You were the seal, you were the stay, now you're the vacuum pulling me away. I'm a forensic detective of the slow release, watching my sanity break into pieces. One drop at a time, I'm tracing the rust, in a high definition version of a broken trust. And the gauge is climbing, the walls are getting harder. I'm losing the battle for the ground. I haven't died, oh, the metal is bending. Oh, the story is ending in a flood. Cause I've got a valve leak tonight, dripping through the shadow in the neon light. I'm trying to hold it back, trying to stay dry, but the forever is leaking from the corners of my eye. Oh, I'm a high fashion tragedy, a soul in the rain, watching the reservoir empty out my brain. Oh, valve leak. I'm too tired to be weak. Yeah, look, check the gasket, check the line, check the flow. I'm a forensic detective with nowhere to go. I'm analyzing the moisture, I'm analyzing the heat of a love that's committed to a total defeat. You weren't a solution, you were the corrosion, leading me straight to this internal explosion. I'm a 4K disaster in a silken oil dress, wiping us off in this high pressure mess. Hoes get fall, I'm blind, do it more. Leaving me the puddle on the cold garage floor. It's me tired of devotion, a hot lost lie, watching the ants height just flicker and die. If I let it all out, is there anything left? Or am I just a hollowed out dead? The pressure is bursting tonight, dripping through the shadow in the neon light. I'm trying to hold it back, trying to stay dry, but the forever is leaking from the corners of my You wrapped me up in satin, you held me like a prize. I saw 1,000 versions of always in your eyes. There was no shouting, no slamming of the doors, just a quiet withdrawal from the life that was ours. You were a master of the soft exit, a ghost in the silk, leaving me to drown in the I miss you milk. It looked so perfect, it looked so refined, but you were leaving a shadow on my heart and my mind. I'm checking the photos, I'm looking for a sign of the moment the perfect started to decline. And the skin looks fine and the smell is intact, but I'm struggling to deal with the physical fact that your love was a weight. And I'm starting to break, 'cause I'm wearing a velvet bruise tonight, a deep shade of us, and the flickering light is tender to the touch. It's a beautiful blue, the lingering mark of the ghost of you. Yeah, you didn't leave a scar, you just left a stain. Look, it's a quiet luxury heartbreak, a minimalist end. I'm trying to find the line between lover and friend. You didn't break my bones, you didn't raise your hand. You just drifted away like the tide from the sand. I'm a forensic detective of a gentle goodbye, analyzing the moisture in a dry-eyed sky. Was it the boredom or was it the fear that made you go silent when I needed you near? I'm filled too in the trauma, I'm aestheticizing the ache, watching the always turn into a mistake. I'm a 4K disaster in the velvet line room, waiting for the flowers of my grief to bloom. If it was fine, maybe I could heal, but it was so soft, I don't know what's real. You shut me, this would kill. I'm clearing my throat for a scene that was deleted. I'm hitting the rec button on a story I can't tell. The script says I should be screaming, deep breath, but there's a wire around my spirit, and the music is starting to choke. 6 a.m. and I'm staring at the 4K glass, trying to find a frequency to let the always pass. I've got a suitcase of I love yous and a box of please stay, but the valve in my throat is turning everything to gray. The signal is peaking, the feedback is loud. I'm a high definition ghost in a high society crowd. I'm a forensic detective of the silent and cold, analyzing why the truth is getting too heavy to hold. I'm opening my mouth, but the pixels are jammed in the 4K disaster where the forever was damned. And the tension is rising and the wire is tight. I'm losing the dialogue in the middle of the light. Oh, the air is a luxury hole, the memory is a sensory suffocation. 'Cause I've got a vocal chord, singing the silence in the artificial light. The melody is broken, the harmony is dead, choking on the 4K version of the things we never said. Oh, I'm a high-fashion tragedy, a soul in a vice, watching the magic turn into ice. Oh, vocal cord, I can't afford to breathe. Yeah, look, check the resonance, check a pitch, check the grain. I'm a forensic detective, hood, mute the pain. I'm analyzing the friction, I'm analyzing the force of a love that ran its high speed, agonizing course. You weren't a lover, you were a whip around my neck, leaving me to rattle in this high definition wreck. I'm a 4K disaster in the velvet lime cell, white in the mascara from the cinematic hellhole. Hear the hands on the voice you ignore, leaving me to suffocate on the storage room floor. Some metallic devotion, a high gloss lie, watching the always just flicker and die. First thing, does it break the wire? Your first sing, does it douse the fire? I'm lost in my eyes, 'cause I've got a vocal chord, singing the silence in the artificial light. The melody is broken, the harmony is dead, choking on the sadness break the line of the jaw. Deep breath. We were the cover story everyone wanted to read, but the pages were blank. Our resolution lies in a black and white frame. I was the face and you were the name. On the guest list, the A-list, the best dressed pair. Well, I was suffocating on the lack of actual air. We had the lightning, we had the lens, we had the glow, but we didn't have a single place left to go. That wasn't for the story, that wasn't for the feed. I was planting roses where there wasn't a seed. I'm a 4K masterpiece in a low-budget world, watching the tapestry of us get slowly unfurled. And the flashes are blinding and the crowd is in awe, but they don't see the halo, they don't see the flower. I'm picture perfect and dying for the truth. Cause I'm living in a Vogue Void tonight, posing in the middle of a losing fight. Everything is static, everything is cold. A high fashion tragedy that's already been sold. Yeah, we look like a dream, but we feel like a ghost. I'm the one in the frame who's losing the most. Vogue Void, the gloss can't hide the empty. Yeah, look, chin up, eyes down, stay in the light. We were an editorial of a permanent night. I'm a forensic detective of a love gone numb, analyzing the static and the how did we become. Two mannequins in denim, two statues in silk, crying over promises and spilled champagne milk. I see the likes pouring and I see the shares rise, but I don't see the recognition in your cold digital eyes. I'm stripping off the filter, I'm throwing out the pose. I'm tired of the editorial and everyone knows that the void is getting bigger, the Vogue is getting thin, and I'm losing the version of who I've actually been. If the camera breaks, are we still there? If a flash goes out, is it just empty air? I'm tired of the performance, 'cause I'm living in a Vogue Void tonight, posing in the middle of a losing fight. Everything is steady, everything is cold. Cause I'm living in a Vogue in the light. We were brand editorial of a permanent night. I'm a forensic detective of a love gone numb. Analyzing the static and how to overcome. Two anything forgetting up two statues of silk. Crying over promises and spilled champagne milk. I see the lights pouring and I see the sands rise, but I don't see the recognition in your cold digital eyes. I see them off a billboard, throwing up a pole. Some side of the editorial, everyone knows that the void is getting bigger, but the vote is getting thin. And I'm losing a version of who I've actually been. Let's get in the right so it's still done. As the flash goes out, is it just empty? I'm tired of the performance, 'cause we're living in a Vogue Void tonight. Posing in the mirror of a losing fight. Everything is a stage, everything is gold. A high fashion tragedy that's already been told. The gallery is empty. Gallery is empty. I've tried everything, I've turned the music up so loud I can hear my own pulse. I fill the room with people I don't even know, but the space you left, it just eats it all and asks for more. 6 a.m. and I'm tracing the 4K air, trying to find a reason why you're no longer there. I'm pouring high society noise into the deep, trying to find a version of the us I can keep. But the shadows are hungry, the vacancy is wide, in a 4K disaster where I've got nowhere to hide. I'm a forensic detective of the empty and vast, analyzing the ghost of a love that didn't last. I'm feeling the frames, I'm feeling the script, watching the forever start to lose its grip. And the reservoir is leaking, the pressure is low. I'm losing the battle with the nothing I know. The gravity is pulling, oh, the truth is fooling my lungs. 'Cause I'm just a void, feeling tonight, trying to find the color in the artificial light. I'm pouring my spirit into a high definition hole, watching the everything swallow my soul. I'm a high fashion tragedy, a soul in the dark, searching for the ghost of an artificial spark. Oh, void filling. There's no more winning, yeah. Look, check the volume, check the depth, check the grain. I'm a forensic detective of the negative pain. I'm analyzing the vacuum, the lack in the gun, walking through the ruins in the grayscale dawn. You had a lover, you were an infinite drain, leaving me to wallow in the high society rain. I'm a satellite falling into a deep black room, wiping the soot from the cinematic dome. Oh, in the absence, I'm the void you ignore, leaving me to puddle on the store-and-drawn floor. That's a high no devotion, a high gloss light, watching the purpose just flicker and die. What if I let know if things are pouring? What if the void is the only thing under my skin? The hole is getting bigger. Void feeling tonight, fill the ocean with a spoon.
They don't make things to last anymore. But this pain, it feels like it was built 100 years ago.
I'm a sepia soul in a neon colored world, looking for the girl who used to be a girl before the ink faded, before the film tore. I'm a silent movie star, crying on the floor. We were 1940s, we were classic, we were gold. Now I'm just a story that's getting really old. I'm tracing the grain in the wood of the floor, waiting for a ghost to walk through the door. And the edges are fraying, the colors are dim. I'm drowning in a memory on a physical whim. It's a classic disaster, a cinematic after. 'Cause I've got a vintage heart like a soul deep sting, waiting for the winter to turn into spring. It's a time that's kinda lonely, a retro kind of blue. I'm a black and white movie in a world without you. Yeah, the record is skipping, but I can't stop the dance. I'm a permanent victim of a temporary romance. Vintage heartache, they don't make them like this.
Yeah, look. No receipts, no active dots, just handwritten letters tied in permanent knots. I'm rereading the ink till the paper turns thin, wondering where the hell the ending begins. You're a vintage silhouette, a shadow in the hall. I'm the only one left to catch the waterfall of the used to be and then never again. I'm a prisoner of a typewriter, a prisoner of a pen. It's a high fidelity sorrow, a long playing ache, watching every single velvet promise start to break.
If I break film, would a fire be real? If I break a record, will I still feel? I'm tired all of the ghosts in the ring. 'Cause I've got a vintage heart like a soul deep sting, waiting for the winter to turn into spring. It's a time that's kinda lonely, a retro kind of blue. I'm a black and white movie in a world without you. Vintage heartache,
Fade to black.
I thought I could keep you contained behind the glass in the fireplace, but you were never meant to be a comfort. You were a warning and I chose to ignore. It started with a whisper, it started with a glance, a 4K version of a high-speed romance. I didn't see the dry leaves, didn't see the drought. I just wanted the warmth that you were talking about. You're a force of nature, you're a beautiful crime, taking up the space and taking up the time. I'm watching the perimeter, watching the line, where your spirit starts and where I finish mine. But the wind started picking up, the sky started turning red. Now I'm choking on the echoes of the things you said. And the heat is a physical weight on my skin. I'm losing the battle with the life that we were in. Oh, the sparks are flying, oh, the always is dying. 'Cause you got a wildfire heart tonight, burning through the shadows, killing every light. You don't just love, you consume and you blaze, leaving me lost in a violet gray haze. Oh, I'm a forest in ashes, a soul on the floor, watching you move onto some other shore. Wildfire heart, you tore the whole world apart. Yeah, look,
check the burn rate, check the scars, check the heat. I'm a forensic detective of a total defeat. I'm analyzing the embers, I'm analyzing the soot, trying to find a place to put my heavy-hearted foot. You weren't a home, you were a high-speed blaze, a radioactive version of the good old days. Was it the ego, or was it the pride that made you let the fire reach the inner side? I'm a 4K disaster in a soaking smoke dress, wiping the charcoal from this high society mess. Oh, you're the oxygen, I'm the thing you use to keep the fire moving while I'm the one who loses. And I ain't gone, so will it be too late when the smoke clears? Is this just my fate? I'm breathing in the ashes of us, 'cause you got a wildfire heart tonight, burning through the shadows, killing every lie. You don't just love, you consuming, you blaze, leaving me lost in a valley graves. Everything's gone black. I used to think I was the prize, the gold standard, the one thing you couldn't afford to lose. But you traded me for a handful of nothing, and now the market's closed, and I'm just loose change. 6 a.m. and I'm tracing the 4K edge of a promise you made on a high society ledge. I'm a forensic detective, but it's spent and it's gone, and the laws of my value in the grayscale dawn. You carry me around like a lucky charm, keeping me close just to keep you warm. But the gold was a wash, the silver was fake, in a high definition version of a massive mistake. I'm a 4K disaster in the velvet lined room, watching my worth disappear in the gloom. And the exchange rate is falling, the market is dry. I'm losing the battle for the always lie. Oh, the metal is cold, oh, the story is old and cheap. 'Cause I'm just a worthless coin tonight, spinning in the shadow of the artificial lie. You spin me on a feeling, you spin me on a whim. Now I'm drowning in a world where the chances are slim. Oh, I'm a high fashion tragedy, soul on the floor, watching you walk through a different door. Oh, worthless coin. There's nothing left to join, yeah. Look, check the mint, check the date, check the grain. I'm a forensic detective with the devalue pain. I'm analyzing the friction, I'm analyzing the wear of a love that's currently beyond repair. You weren't a keeper, you were a spender, pretending you were soft when you were never tender. I'm a 4K disaster in a succulent dress, wiping the salt from this atmospheric mess. Oh yeah, the market I'm a crash you ignore, leaving me to rattle on the storage one floor. It's a metallic devotion, a high gloss shan, and I'm the only one who knows how hollow I am. As I don't shine, am I still there? If I don't buy your time or your cake, treating me like nothing. 'Cause I'm just a worthless coin tonight, spinning in the shadow of the artificial lie. You spin me on the feeling, you spin me on a whim. Now I'm drowning in a world where the chances are slim. I'm just metal now. I'm just metal now. I'm trying to hold it together, but the lines are starting to show. I'm looking in the mirror, but then I just split. Every piece of me is looking for a place to fit. Hairline cracks in the porcelain skin, letting all the shadows in the cold air in. We were a masterpiece, a window to the
replaying every single bit of word that you said. And I'm spider webbing, drifting out to the edge, balancing my spirit on a crumbling ledge. One more touch, and I'm gonna slip. 'Cause I'm fractured, I'm jagged, I'm sharp at the bone. A million little pieces and they're all on their own. You can try to glue me back, try to make it right, but you can't hide the cracks when I'm standing in the light. Yeah, I'm beautiful and broken, a mess you can't end. Just a fractured heart waiting for the end. Yeah, look, it's a structural failure, a flaw in the design. I'm crossing out the yours and I'm losing the mine. Fracture in the trust, yeah, a fracture in the soul. How am I supposed to feel when I'm never gonna be whole? I'm a puzzle with a piece missing, lost under the bed, living in the wreckage of the life that we led. Every time I breathe, I can feel the friction. Not happily ever after was a beautiful fiction. Sharp edges, watch out, don't get too close. I'm the one who loved you, but I'm hurting the most. Sometimes the cracks are the only way the light gets in, but it hurts. Yeah, it hurts to let the light begin. 'Cause I'm fractured, I'm jagged, I'm sharp at the bone. A million little pieces and they're all on their own. You can try to glue me back, try to make it right, but you can't hide the cracks. And I'm standing in the light, still holding on. I used to complain about the weight, the pressure of your hand, the gravity of your knees. But now that you're gone, I realized that weight was the only thing keeping me from drifting into the dark. I cut the tether 'cause I thought I was trapped. Now I'm looking at the places where the safety line snapped. No floor beneath my feet, no ceiling on the pain. Just a 4K version of a heart in the rain. Without the clouds, just the cold, empty space. Searching for the orbit of your beautiful face. I'm a satellite with a broken down wing, losing my connection to a once in a lifetime thing. I'm floating through the kitchen, I'm floating through the hall, in a house where the gravity doesn't exist at all. And the oxygen is low and the pressure is gone. I'm a ghost in the static and the soul in the dawn. Oh, I'm rising whole, I'm dying in the middle of the nothing. 'Cause I'm stuck in zero gravity tonight, drifting away from the warmth and the light. I'm weightless and wasted, I'm thin, I'm blue, losing the anchor that I found in you. Oh, I'm a feather in a vacuum, a tear in the sky, watching the forever just flicker and die. Oh, zero gravity. I've never felt so heavy, yeah. Look, chipping navigation, triple attitude. I'm lost in the middle of this cold attitude. You were the mass, you were the center, you were the core. Now I'm just a maybe with no room for a more. I'm a forensic detective of a love gone numb, analyzing the static in there. How do we become? This light, it's empty, it's high definition void. Watching the structure of us get so destroyed. I'm a 4K disaster up in the black suit scene, wiping the memory of the home that should have been whole. You were the earth and I was the seed. I'm just a vacuum with nothing to bleed. If I could find the floor, if I could close the door, I'd rather be heavy than alone. 'Cause I'm stuck in zero gravity tonight, drifting away from the warmth and the light. I'm weightless, you're wasted, I'm thin and I'm blue, losing the I'm still floating. It's 4 a.m. The brightness is at 0, but it's still blinding. I should put it down. Just one more scroll. My dawn is a shuttle, taking up the dirt, and nothing's in the scroll of everything that hurts. I'm passing by the memes and the strangers living life, just to find a send messages that cut like a knife. I'm refreshing the feed of the year ago today, watching the version of me that didn't drive you away. The algorithm knows I'm a victim of the why, serving me the memories that make me wanna cry. And the blue light is staining the tears on my face. I'm running the marathon but staying in place. One swipe and I'm back in the wreckage, 'cause I'm doomed, scrolling my regrets in the middle of the night, looking for a could've been the artificial light. Every swipe is a scar, every like is a lie, watching my happiness slowly scroll by. Yeah, the battery is low, but the pain is at a peak. I'm addicted to the ghost of the always speak. Doom scrolling my regrets till the sun comes up. Yeah, look, scroll past the consummate, scroll past the beach, scroll past the dreams that are out of my reach. I'm a forensic detective of a scene receipt, checking the timestamps while I'm tasting defeat. Why did I say that? Why did I click? The digital feedback is making me sick. I'm archiving the good and I'm pinning the bad. I'm the most loyal customer the sellers ever had. Delete the app? Nah, I need a fix. I'm a 1080p girl in a low-res mix. If I scroll for enough, will I find where it changed? Or am I just scrolling till my heart's real?